Hi there. This video is a little tutorial on how to do meditation. My name is Masarat Yusuf Ali. I'm a licensed clinical social worker in Austin, Texas, and I hope that you will find this a useful tutorial. So one thing to know about meditation is there is no right or wrong way to do meditation. These are some suggestions that I hope you will try, and you will find when you practice and continue to do a mindfulness practice, a meditation practice, you will find your own rhythm. Meditation is about bringing awareness and attention, being awake and alive, so that we can notice little things in our lives that we usually act impulsively upon. So I would recommend to sit in a comfortable seated position. You can sit with your feet flat on the ground, or you can sit cross-legged. I prefer to sit cross-legged, so that's what I'm going to do right now. You can sit on the floor. I'm sitting on a day sofa. You can sit on some pillows. You can lean against something if you like. You can also, just not lean against anything. You have to find a comfortable position for you. And again, there's no right or wrong way to do mindfulness or meditation. I use those words interchangeably. For me, mindfulness/meditation is all about being awake, bringing awareness, attention to our everyday moments. And so I will use them interchangeably. They, for me, are the same thing. They may not be the same thing in other contexts. In this context, I'm going to use them interchangeably. So another thing you can do is you can sit with your eyes closed, or you can look down on the floor, gazing at the floor, or you can gaze somewhere else. You are going to be the one to know how stimulated you can become with external distractions. I, as a person, get really distracted by my senses, and so I usually like to close my eyes. And so I'm going to just show you how to do a simple breath meditation. And what that means is we are going to breathe, and we are going to bring awareness to our breath. So we are breathing constantly. Every moment of our life, we have to breathe. If we are holding our breath, either we're doing it for some reason, like we're in the swimming pool or something like that, or we're, as children, we may be playing around, things like that. That's something different. And when we're living our day-to-day life, we have to breathe to function. So this is a natural rhythm of our body that happens so automatically and so unconsciously. And at the same time, if we bring awareness to our breath and this rhythm of our body, we allow ourselves to slow down and to notice the things that we may not usually notice. So what I'm going to ask you to do is, once you've seated down in a comfortable seated position, you have put distractions to the side. You can also practice mindfulness with distractions, because again, mindfulness is about being aware and attentive, and with everyday life situations, being present and fully aware. So you can totally do this with your kid playing around you. And again, there's going to be no right or wrong way to do it. We have images, at least I have images of people meditating and being in this zone, and they are completely with a clear mind, and they can't be untouched, things like that. Well, that's not always true. We want to practice meditation. We want to practice mindfulness with every waking moment of our life. Every step we take can be about bringing awareness, attention, and mindfulness. So I'll invite you into this practice, and I'm going to ask for you to pay attention to your breath and to just notice the rhythm of your breath. So what you're going to do is, as you close your eyes or keep them open, you can start to notice your breath, and maybe you start with noticing your inhale. So you might notice how your breath comes in through your nose, and then you notice how it travels down, and maybe you notice it in your lungs, and then maybe you notice it all the way down into your belly. And I want you to start to pay attention to little things about your breath. Do you notice how your body moves very slightly as you inhale? And you notice, how is it your body moves? So my body, it feels like as if I'm expanding as I take a breath in. And then as I exhale, I notice the breath leaving my body, and I notice a sense of collapse happening. And I may bring attention and awareness to the fact that my breath really exhales quickly and my breath leaves my body fast. And if I want to change that, I can then, with intention, slow my breath down and inhale very slowly, and then exhale very slowly as well. And so try to just bring awareness and attention to your breath. And I'm going to be quiet for a few moments and let you do this on your own. So that's how you're going to practice the breath awareness meditation. And one thing I want you to notice is, as you're noticing your breath, your inhale and your exhale, you may or may not start to notice other things. So you may start to notice your mind start to chatter. And you may start to notice that your mind is bringing in different information into your awareness. So for example, for me it was, how long should I be quiet? Oh, am I looking a particular way as I am sitting here in front of the camera? And I am maybe thinking about my daughter as she's taking her nap. So this is what I called the monkey mind, or the chatter of the mind. And it is very, very natural and very, very it's the thing that the mind does. It creates chatter. And so you don't have to push it away. What I want you to do is notice your mind's chatter and just note it. Even if you go along with it and for a moment you start to make a list of all the things that you have to do, that's okay. The moment you realize, oh, wait a minute, I was supposed to be meditating. I was supposed to be bringing attention to my inhale and my exhale. The moment you notice that, you come back to your breath and then you continue. There's my inhale. And there's my exhale. And then again, your mind will take over. Maybe you'll notice an itch. Maybe you'll notice a body ache. Maybe you'll notice a sound. Whatever that is, just note it again. Oh, there's that ache in my shoulder. Okay. Oh yes, there's my breath. Inhale. Exhale. And so you want to continue doing this practice for as long as you like. I would suggest starting off with maybe 5 minutes if that's possible. If that feels too long, do a minute. Increase to 2 minutes, then slowly up to 5, then slowly up to 10, then slowly increasing to 15, and then see if you can go up to 20, and see if you can go up to 40 or 45 minutes of mindfulness meditation practice. If you can't, again, 60 minutes is more than 0 minutes. So let's practice for a few more moments, and I'm going to be quiet once again. If your mind wanders off a million times and you come back a million times to your breath, you have practiced mindfulness, awareness, and meditation. I'm going to take my last inhale and my last exhale, and I'm going to gently open my eyes. And so when I've had my eyes closed, I'm a little bit in a different zone, and so I want to slowly acclimate to my surroundings, and so I slowly look around, moving right and left and looking around the room, and then slowly move my body. And so I hope that you have found this mindfulness and meditation practice useful, and this was more instructional. So use this for the first few times that you practice meditation, and then you can put this video aside. You can download an app with a timer, or use whatever timer you have, and put your timer on for 5 minutes, 10, 15, 20, working up to 40 or 45 minutes. And then you know what to do. All you're doing is bringing awareness and attention to your breath. And this is one simple practice that you can do.